Today is another episode of Bright Lights Live, and I am so excited because this is actually the finale conversation of Bright Lights Live Chapter 1. Hello, and welcome to Bright Lights Live. Today is a very special episode because today is the final episode of Bright Lights Live Chapter 1. I'm so excited because Bright Lights Live, Bright Lights actually, the idea of interviewing people to see their minds, look at their insides, and really see their perspectives is an idea that I've actually had for a long time. I actually have like 13 episodes in the can. But during this Kakuna 19 situation, I really realized that I really wanted to have another kind of platform and do the exact same thing, but utilize the where we are at this situation now. So Bright Lights Live came into play maybe the second or third week of March. And then by March the 27th, I was off and on to this mission. I lined up 22 people to interview, and I'm so excited because today's the final one, and it is with Bobby Okonkwo. And I'm so excited to dig into his mind. Oh, yeah. Add everyone to the call now. I hope you're ready. Hope you have something to write on, something to write with. We're going to get into it today. Bright Lights Live.
Hi, Jessica. How's it going?
I'm good. How are you, Bobby?
Doing really well.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you again, too. I hope you're doing well during this time.
Oh, yeah. Well, chilling in the house.
Yeah, quarantined out.
Yeah.
Bunkered down. I'm trying to get
How about yourself? How you doing now?
I'm doing well. Same thing, chilling in the house. Kind of going a little stir crazy, but keeping myself busy.
Gotta find something to use that energy.
Yeah. Dang. All right, we're gonna put this one right here.
Wow.
So.
With it. I am so excited to get a chance to pick your brain because, like you and I know, I ran met in the elevator one day.
Yeah, no, random chance meeting, but like you said, it was kind of like we vibed and felt that energy from the beginning. So.
For sure. So as let's go ahead and get started. Everybody, welcome to Bright Lights Live. It's an interview series that basically digs into people's mindset, gets into people's minds, really want to ask a question, how and why. Do you think? Do you perceive? And do you want? And I'm your host, Dr. Ross, and I'm so excited to dig into today's mind. And this is Bobby.
Thank you.
How would you introduce yourself?
So my name is Bobby Okonkwo. I am a linebacker for the Indianapolis Colts, graduate from Stanford University, and I'm just living out in Orange County, trying to enjoy myself as best as can and stay safe during this quarantine period. So, yeah, nice to be on the show with you.
Nice. Well, let's go ahead and dig into your mindset. I actually got an opportunity to watch a small documentary about you that you recently posted on your story.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome. You grew up with 3P. Can you tell everybody what those are and how you feel during this time to keep yourself moving forward?
Yeah, 3Ps. My parents kind of instilled that in us since we were young. First P, preparation. Anything that you do, you got to prepare and just really set yourself up for success on the front end as much as possible. And then you got to persevere. Perseverance is the second P. It's going to be a lot of tough times. You're going to run into some roadblocks, but you got to persevere and stick with it. And then persistence, that might be, to me, the most important one. You have to be a persistent individual if you want to achieve your goals. You got to keep going after it. Like they say, you get knocked down 6 times, get back up 7. Just keep being persistent and keep going after it.
Nice. What kind of mindset do you have for yourself in a time where there's a whole uncertainty, but you know that you have to focus? What kind of mindset do you have?
Yeah, just try to focus on the controllables. Understand that there's things out of your control, whether it's up to God or whether it's up to any other supernatural force. You as a person can only control the things about you. You can't really control other people, so kind of just like focus on the things you can control.
Nice. What kind of mental routine do you have that kind of keeps your mind focused or less distracted during a time like this? Like, what kind of habits do you having?
I try to stay clean. I'm a pretty like clean and organized person. So I'll take that time out of the day to clean my room, maybe clean the family room, whatever, kitchen, kind of organize myself. Um, and then when I'm trying to focus, we're going to start virtual OTAs this coming week.
Oh, that's what's up.
So I'll have to put the video games down a little bit, kind of just eliminate distractions.
Nice. How do you get yourself geared up to switch gears like that? 'Cause that seems like that would be a different level of intention, a different mental focus. How do you make those mental shifts when times like next week you got something different?
Yeah, I don't know. For me, I'll kind of be able to cold turkey. Like I've been playing a lot of video games, hanging out with my friends a lot. But I was talking to my roommate Kahale that right when OTA starts, kind of just go back to that zero dark 30 mode where you're in training camp. And I think in football, you've gone through that a lot. You've gone through those summers where you're conditioning and you're training camp and you're focused on the playbook and really eliminate all distractions. So it's kind of natural to get back to that time during the season.
Got you. During those times, what are things you do that like anchor you in the moment? Because I feel like there would be some habitual things that do keep you solid in that. What did you call it? Zero dark 30 or
Zero dark 30 mode.
yeah.
My family.
Okay.
I'm close with them, and they motivate me, keep me humble, keep me sane. So I'll talk to them a lot. My close friends, and then just kind of writing out goals or just a list of things you want to achieve, and either put it up like a picture on your wall or tape up a little note or something, kind of just so it constantly reminds you of things you want.
Nice. Also from that documentary, I was going to do research on you anyways, just so I knew a little bit more in terms of asking questions. Is I heard that you have multiple that you like are high level at singing as well. How do you manage the creative and the athletic sides of yourself at a time like
Yeah, I think just being open and honest with yourself about expressing yourself and expressing your interests. I like music. I like football. Um, I like school. I'm a little bit of a nerd. I like video games. Kind of just really understanding who you are and what you're passionate about.
that? How did you get to the point of understanding exactly who you are and really being with your feelings?
Yeah, I would say probably within like the
And
yeah. Biggest thing for me, I guess, whenever I'm in the meeting room, I take notes. Even if it gets annoying or I'm just kind of writing down whatever coach said, like those notes make sure I'm focused on what's being said, not thinking about whatever else is going on. Um, so yeah, that's kind of a nice little cheat code for me.
nice, nice. What would be like a typical day? What kind of conversation you have with yourself? What kind of things do you say?
uh, I always have a quote that kind of rings in my head from my dad. I mean, he always just tells me to exercise good judgment. So it's kind of nice to have that ringing in the side of my head when I'm going through daily life, making decisions with friends, football, whatever. Just kind of making sure I'm just present in the moment and being focused on what I'm doing.
Nice, nice. Oh, there's an echo thing. Do you happen to have headphones? Thing?
Uh, I could find headphones. There might be a little
Commercial.
echo on my side of it.
This is fun.
Yeah, it's nice. Let me try to get to a room real quick. Yep. You hear echo in this one?
I'm not sure. I guess it's whenever I talk, they might be able to hear an echo.
Uh,
Really hear the questions. Is that better, everybody? All right, everybody. We are in Bright Lights Live mid interview, working to figure out the echo. Okay, no more echo.
No more echo.
Okay. All right, well, we can roll.
Huge.
Um, so be it that you do so much and you do so much at a high level, what are the self standards that you set for you, and how do you, I guess, get to the point of living up to them and like adjusting them when necessary?
Yeah. I don't know. I think for me, like doing being involved a lot, I've tried a lot of new things.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think in trying those new things, not necessarily setting expectations for yourself that you have to achieve a certain level, but just telling yourself you're going to give your best effort and then see where you land. And then just focus on getting better after each time you progress through it.
When I played sports, there was things like scouting sports and different like actual methods of looking at what you do, the stats, all those things were ways that you kind of keep track of how you're doing and what your progress is. Do you have any of those that you set for yourself, your mental movement forward?
Like from like a statistical standpoint, like just certain stats I'd get in a football game or something like that.
Yes, like today I made good decisions and you have a way of tracking it in your mind.
Oh, not necessarily, but that is a good idea. I found I'll kind of get in certain moods, and sometimes I'll take notes, or I'll like kind of have like a little diary to myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I found that's been helpful and therapeutic for me. Just kind of reflect on the day, the week, kind of just what I'm feeling.
When in like in the team, you have a goal that everybody is moving forward together. How do you make sure that you know the role that you're supposed to play and you are playing your best?
Yeah, that's important, true too, especially for me, just coming out of my rookie year. It's different when you're a fifth year senior at your college and you're a team captain, and then you show up. You're 23. You got guys who are grown men on the team, and you're trying to find your role, whether you feel comfortable speaking out here or you got to listen to what everybody says. So you kind of got to feel that out. But just understand that whatever position you're in that position for a reason, and kind of don't doubt yourself. Like just what you can do, what you're capable of, and just give it your best shot.
Nice. Because you write and you seem to reflect, I would think that you do have some process that you have with yourself every day. Do you have moments with yourself or like meditation times, or what kind of time do you have just time?
Yeah, not every day. I haven't been as consistent with it, but I would meditate before bed, especially during season, just to kind of calm me down and make sure I get like a nice restful sleep throughout the day. And then just the kind of person I am, like I'm clean, I'm organized. I feel like when I'm cleaning and I'm organizing, that's kind of like therapeutic, and like mindful for me as well. Just kind of relaxes me and keeps me in that present moment.
Got you. Mindful is a very powerful word. What is it to you?
Just being present, really. I think trying your best to be in that present moment, um, and really be in control of your thoughts, of your emotions, and be happy or okay with whatever's going on.
Yeah. You've been making a lot of transitions in life, being a student, then being a professional athlete, and still having to be exactly who you are. How do you root yourself, or what are like maybe the base thoughts or mindset that you have that are who you are?
Yeah. I mean, it goes back to my family, those three P's. Whether, like you said, it's choir or it's my Eagle Scout project or it's going through school or it's football. Those three P's have carried me through this whole journey, so I'm sticking with them. And then kind of like I always kind of say my favorite word in the English dictionary is excellence. I had a seventh grade teacher, Mr. Killian, and it was a quote from Aristotle. We are what we repeatedly do. excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. So that quote has stuck with me, and I try to embody that quote as best as I can.
Nice. You gave this. You were talking, and I'm again going back to the little documentary that they had on you, like the 10-minute one. Um, Effort will never fail you.
Yep.
Um, and I immediately paused it, got out my notebook, and I wrote that down because in my world, effort is the difference. That is totally the difference between what happens, what gets done, and what never gets seen by anybody, that kind of thing. So, how important is effort to you in your mind in getting things done?
Effort to accomplish any goal, you have to have that effort. And I feel like for me, effort kind of gives me that peace of mind. Like I know that I pushed myself, I went as hard as I could, I grinded, I put in the work, and so then whatever outcome comes, like I earned it either way. So I don't know. That effort definitely gives me a peace of mind. Like not worry about the outcome, kind of just focus on the process.
Hmm. Process. That's a very powerful word as well. When going through different processes, what have you noticed are key points about any process that you actually have to keep in mind while going through a process?
Yeah. You just have to stick with it. You have to trust the process. That is huge. There's people who have gone through the process before you and been successful. There's people who've gone through and haven't. So you have to be willing to learn when you're going through any process, and be persevere and persist through any obstacles you're going to face.
Got you. Being that you like to learn, I'm pretty sure that you read as well as play video games. What were some books that were very impactful to how you give yourself every day in life?
Eric Decker, he works with Indianapolis Colts with us,
Okay.
and he gave us a book during season, Chop Wood, Carry Water. And kind of on that same like theme of the process, it really doesn't matter ups or downs, whether you get positive feedback or negative feedback. As you're going along your journey, you have to put in that consistent effort of chopping wood and carrying water and focusing on the basics and keeping it simple, because those are the basics that are going to carry you through.
Nice. What would you say are basics in achieving something at like a high level?
What are the basics?
Yeah, like what would be the basics in achieving at a high level?
Focus, being focused and goal oriented. I think taking notes and writing down what you want to achieve, just so you kind of imprint it and it's tangible, it's physical. It's not just like a thought you're thinking of, it's something that's real. I think that's very powerful.
Nice. Nice. I'm totally enjoying this deep dive into your brain. I'm excited that you are sharing with us your perspectives, and be it that you have a job right now that, like, a lot of the boys grow up really wanting to do, I want to play in the NFL and that kind of dream and goal. Like, what would you say to somebody who has a dream like this, knowing the odds and knowing exactly how hard it is? Like, what would you tell in realistic terms as advice to them?
Yeah. I mean, especially going through Pop Warner to high school to the elite collegiate level. Stay in school, focus on school. School's the number one. And school will be a great backup plan for you. But if there are heavy aspirations and goals you want to achieve, write them down, maybe tape it up in your room, put it on the wall, something you look at. I think your goals are something, if you're serious about them, you should see every day, and remind you. And then you can kind of go through, like you said, that checklist of the day. You can go through a whole day. Okay, did the things I did today bring me closer to achieving my goal or farther away? And if you're really serious about it, you can take it day to day like that, and you'll be surprised what you see.
Nice. Being an athlete at an elite level, I already know it takes a lot of your body. You know what I'm saying? You're running full speed at people who are also running full speed. So that's a thing. What mentality do you have to really like keep yourself a good athlete, like a good player? That kind of happy to do this. This is fun. Like, what kind of mindset do you have to have when
Yeah.
but you're playing a game?
Yeah. I think that's the key. You said at the end, you're playing a game. While it is a job and it's very serious, and we put on a workout, we come to work every day. Um, we're very blessed or I'm very blessed that I get to play a game that I love in front of thousands of fans and people watching on TV. So I try to keep that joy in it. And then just from like a professional standpoint, making sure I'm ready. Everything from sleep. I think sleep's the number one form of recovery. To nutrition, to hydration, kind of taking care of that holistic approach so that when it comes to game day, you're feeling energized, you're feeling ready to go, and you're excited.
Nice. How do you make sure that you have the balance of taking care of your body and the balance of taking care of your mind during like the high time during season and everything like that?
Yeah, yeah. I think, like you said, there'll be a lot of stresses. Season goes on, things might not go your way. There may be family issues. There's a lot of things that can happen. And I think the Colts have done a good job providing us with resources, whether it's a mental health practitioner. We have a couple people, Don Patterson, someone I've met with a lot. Just having people you can talk to and just kind of say what's on your mind. I think that's very therapeutic as well.
Nice. How important is it for your sanity to have those outlets and those resources, to actually seek those resources when you need them?
Yeah, no, I think it's huge. And, I'm very fortunate that those are readily available to me. And I know they quite aren't to as many other people, but it's huge. You go through tough times, you're going to struggle, you're going to face some adversity. So I think just being able to talk with people and cope through the things you're going through is very therapeutic and will help you along the way.
Yeah. So when thinking about your everyday, because you wake up and you wake up as you, like, how do you do you pep talk yourself? Like, what are maybe the inside conversation things that start you on your day?
Yeah. Let me just try to think. I don't know. I'll kind of tell myself that my dad's always told me that too, which I'm blessed that he's always believed in me and motivated me. But he's always told me there's nothing that you put your mind to that you can't do. So I kind of like to think that way, like whatever I want to achieve, all it takes is me putting in enough hard work and enough focus that I can. So I think just having that belief in myself, that whether or not I know I can or can't, I'm going to believe I can. And then we'll see what happens.
Nice. You have mentioned your dad quite a bit, and I can see like the really strong relationship that you all have in the documentary. What of watching him did you learn about being a man that you take into your everyday?
Yeah. I think just handling responsibility. He's always worked hard, provided for us, always take care of things around the house. Always made sure me and my siblings were okay. Always keeping his relationship with my mom strong. So just seeing him handle the responsibility and seeing, like I mentioned in the documentary, the things that he was able to achieve, being a Nigerian immigrant. I went to Nigeria earlier this year, and I got to see like my grandma's house, my dad's parents' house. They passed away, but where they came from, and to see where we are in America now, it's crazy. It's incredible. So that's just insanely positively motivating for me. And I kind of think the sky's the limit for me, starting where I started, and to see his journey.
Nice. When coming from a family who has shown you the example of starting from like an almost nothing place, it's like, how do you keep yourself dreaming even like higher than your highest dreams? Like, how do you continue to move? I mean, you're in the NFL. Like, how do you continue to keep dreaming?
Yeah, I think me having a lot of different interests, whether after football, music starts becoming a bigger interest for me, or something in media or marketing, video games, whatever. Like, I want to be able to put myself in a position to explore all of my interests. So that keeps me excited. And then I'm lucky with my three sisters. We're all pretty competitive. I mean, my little sister, she went to Harvard, so she would probably say she one-upped all of us as the family. But I think all of us being competitive and pushing each other and wanting the best for each other keeps us going.
Very nice. Sibling and families definitely help the mentality of a person move forward. What would you say you get the most out of such a strong relationship with your family?
Just support, and some of my greatest moments, whether it's on a football field or achieving my Eagle Scout award. My family's right there with me. And then some of the toughest situations I've been through, some of the toughest things I've faced, my family's also been right there with me. So they've just kind of been that rock for me my whole life, and really supported me all the way.
Nice. Last question before we get into like the fun of it. We'll of course get your information and then what we can look forward to coming from you, and then we'll play some games. But when taking on new challenges like COVID-19 or what I like to call Kakuna-19, what kind of things do you make sure you do every day to keep you grounded in knowing that this too shall pass and something's going to happen afterwards?
Yeah, yeah. For me, working out is big. Whether I'm doing a full blown workout or I'm just getting my push ups in and my core exercises, just something to keep me active. This is an off season period for us, so I'm not in super heavy training mode, but doing that. And then, I don't know, like I said, cleaning for me, like I'll spend a couple hours, I'll clean the house, and then I'll feel good about myself. Like I got something done. It was a little therapeutic for me. So that's kind of what I do to just keep myself sane.
I like it. I've been doing this so that I can learn as well, because I feel like every human being on this earth something, can show you something new, can open a new perspective, because technically we all are different worlds. And so whenever we're able to like join worlds and talk about it or just have a conversation, there's a lot more in the universe now available to us. So I'm snatching that clean meditation and helpful.
Yeah, no, sounds great.
Thank you. So for everybody, can we get your like information in terms of how they can follow you or like how they can see it, your games, like those kind of things?
Yeah, so I'm primarily on Instagram and Twitter, just at Bobby Okonkwo. You can follow me on there. I think the at should be up top. And then games wise, God willing, we have a season this year. Hopefully everything goes as planned. COVID-19 passes and we make it through this. And then you can catch us on TV. I'm excited for year two. Colts going to have a big year. A lot of big free agency pickups. So we're excited. Definitely excited.
Nice. All right. So because I heard you saying, and I'm excited about testing people creativity. I like to get into your brain, and then after that, I like to make you laugh and improv. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So there's this game called Melody This, and what happens is we get comments from the people who have been watching the interviews who want to have fun with us, and we just make up a song or some little ditty to the comment that was commented. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'll do it first, so you know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about.
No, sounds
And
good.
yeah, then we just play.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this interview. I'm so excited to now get into the game portion. We're gonna do a little singing and we're gonna melody that. So please give us a word, a topic. We're going to go and have some fun, so it doesn't really have to be serious. Come on, you just give us
Just
a word.
one. We just
Word.
jumpstart us real quick.
Yeah. There are people watching. I know there are. Come on. If not, I will make one and then we'll just ride with that because I'm okay with it.
I can give you a word and then you can just show me how it goes.
Oh, well, somebody said farts. All
Oh,
right.
we got farts.
All right, let's do it. I got you. We can do that.
Run it.
All right. So then it's just melody that whatever comes up, it's just now we're having fun.
Yep.
Farts, farts, farts are when passing through your body. Farts, farts, farts are the wind of you and I connecting. Farts. And it would just be something like that. Make it
Yep.
happen.
No,
Yeah.
that's a great first word.
Right. I mean, hey, I'm with it. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Do you want to do Renaissance or do you want to do farts too? Oh,
I'll
resilience.
do resilience.
Yes.
Mm. If you're going to achieve any goal, you need resilience. There you go.
You gonna keep going? Do I get a verse too?
Yeah, you can get a verse in if you want.
Oh no. I meant like a second round. You were gonna go keep.
Oh, yeah, that I think that hook was good for
Okay.
me.
It was. It was. It was. All right. Let's do one more. You give me one, and then I'll give you one.
Yep. Um, toothbrush.
All right. Toothbrush. I'm gonna switch up the genres on you now. Okay. I hope you're ready.
Yep. Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Uh. Toothbrushes. Toothbrushes. Hygiene is number one. You see, hygiene is number one. And the first thing people see is that smile on your face. So let it be none gone. Let's toothbrush this thing. Let's get these things clean. Let's get this thing. Toothbrushes are the number one flame.
Hey.
Okay.
That was rocking.
Thank you. Thank you. That was fun. I
That was
like
fire.
that was fun. Okay, your word.
Yep.
Let's do backpacks.
Backpacks.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Uh, backpack. Backpack. Put you in my knapsack. Uh, run you all around the track. Take you home. Take a nap. Backpack.
Backpack.
Backpack. I might need a little more freestyling work.
Like it's okay. Well, we did get a couple more things. You want to go round three?
True. I might pass.
Okay. I get A. It's hard work. I just
It's hard work. Nah, I feel you. I was trying to catch your vibe.
I like it. Thank you so much for opening up your mind to us. I have really appreciated gathering information from your perspective and learning from the life you've lived. I really
Mm-hmm.
appreciate you and your time.
No, I appreciate you having me on the series. I'm excited to go and watch the other ones, and just thank you so much for taking your time with me.
Absolutely. I mean, I met you and you were like, "Yeah, I'm about to be in the NFL." I was like, "Okay, yeah, let's come on, take a picture," because I know what I want to say. I know you, so let me go ahead and snap that now.
For sure.
Yeah, I appreciate you being you. Keep doing your thing, and I look forward to seeing all the stuff that's coming.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you and the family are doing well during this time. And to everybody who tuned in, thank you guys. Hope you're doing
Yes,
safe.
thank you so much. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
Yep. All right. Bye.
All right. Thank you, everybody, so much for tuning in. This has been so much fun. Bright Lights Live. This is the 20th interview, and it's just getting even more fun, even more fun, and even more fun. The minds that I'm getting an opportunity to pick and the things that I'm learning, like I'm adding these things to my life so that I can live happier, better, healthier, and just have more fun with it. We are going to have a chapter 2 because this was only the conclusion of chapter 1. And chapter 2 starts April the 24th. And if you check out my Instagram right after this, I'm actually going to drop the commercial for the first week. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Look, thoughts become things. We are what we think. So let's talk. I'll see you soon.